My day was pretty alrighty. We kind of went out and did some more work on the truck today. We are continuing to work on the brakes, which aren't completely done yet, but are getting there. The brakes are in the process of getting there, at least. So, very soon, my truck will actually be able to stop in addition to go. Which is, you know, pretty important. It's definitely a pretty important thing there, so it's gonna be a good step to be getting done. And then we can move on to, you know, some of the other things that aren't quite as important, but still, like, good to get done, you know. There are still other aspects that we're gonna need to do before it'll be illegal to drive. Yeah, we're getting at it then. Carvia was participating in, like, a fancy schmancy Smash tournament earlier today. So, while I was working, like, underneath my freaking 1952 truck here, I had my phone with a live stream that it was happening on, like, on the table nearby, and was listening to that along with my little cousin who was there with me. So, you know when you imagine, like, a mechanic working on a vehicle listening to the radio, like a sports game, something like that, to listen to, like, what's happening to the teams. That was me with Carvia in tournament, essentially, while I was underneath there working on the brakes. The event isn't over yet. It looks like it's a round robin from what I can tell. Like, I can get, like, a definitive answer from him, but when I was looking at the bracket, it looks like a round robin where it's, like, everybody faces each other, and, you know, you get, like, a tally points at the end, essentially. He played 4 games today, and won 2 and lost 2, it seemed like. He managed to do well in the 2 ones that he won with, like, 3-0 was the thing, but did lose a couple as well, it seemed like. So, you know, this went pretty alright, but it was, even just being invited there was, you know, super fancy schmancy there. Since apparently it was some tournament, I think he was telling me where it's like 16 people were in it, 10 were like the top 10 of the state, 4 were like, the, top 2 finishers in a couple different tournaments, which he managed to snag there, so he got in like that, and the last 2 are like community voted, I think. This is gonna be for the side quest there. It's the thing there, so, yeah. You know, I was in full coveralls underneath the vehicle and just listening to the set and what the commentators were saying there, you know. So there's that. But yeah. Also, you're thinking who should be your 200 gifted sub? Harmonia choose for you your 200 gifted sub. Was the prize for winning? I know that the total prize pool is $2,500. I don't know how that's distributed though. I don't know how it's distributed, and it's still gonna be, like, a thing that's going on into tomorrow, I think. So, how the heck do I do this quest, though? Because there's one weapon that I'm missing, and I know that I get it from, like, a quest from... Maybe... Hold on. Before I look it up, it could always be possible that I need to, go to Popola with all my gym badges, and she'll be like, go back to the Lost Shrine, and then that will have given Mr. Dudo enough time to, like, mope over here, and then we can come back and get that last weapon, maybe. So I'm gonna go back to the village, do that, and then I'm going to, come back over here. Yeah, it's a pretty decent prize pool. Again, I don't know what the distribution on it is, though. Don't know what place is taking what, but, you know, yeah, it is quite a decent bit, but you know, all the people in this tournament are, like, really fancy schmancy Smash players there that, you know, are, very up there in their skill, you know. It's a very fancy schmancy tournament from what I could tell there, so, you know, even just going to that sounds like a, massive achievement in and of itself. That's what I was telling him earlier today, like, hey, even if you didn't perform as well as you would have liked, even just going in, like, you know, the games that you took, absolutely incredible there. So I guess this is still basically the phase where he's, like, still chilling over there. So I probably have to, do the thingamabob where we redeem our dim badges and stuff to, activate the next part of the thing. Wait, what?
Can't take the boat out right now. Hate to say it.
Whatever. Whatever then, I guess. Yeah, they're, look, he's not even that boosted. He can totally do it. Totally. Not even super boosted today. I recently added, and recently I mean by earlier today, I added boosted as a new tag on this stream. Interestingly enough, wink. I added some new tags earlier today to the stream. Figured that's what I do there. So yeah, today was doing like a smidge of university work. I was cutting up the last couple streams of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 into parts, which, by the way, after the work that I did on the last couple Xenoblade Chronicles 3 streams earlier today, I can now officially say that my automated, like, daily uploads that are all scheduled and stuff go into next year. Like, if I just vanished off the face of the internet, like, right now, my, channel would still keep uploading Xenoblade Chronicles 3 videos on a daily basis until, like, January 11th, I believe it was. So they're queued up, too, so, you know, there's that. Not kinda hot, not gonna lie, it's pretty funny, too. Oh, thanks for the inventory limit reminder there. I thought that was a good one.
So, we can finally save.
I think we saw this cutscene before, right?
It would appear that way.
Hi, Jesse. Hi. The camera's on.
What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil.
I think this is the thingamabob where it's like, yeah, we're sticking together no matter what. So like, we're okay here. We're okay going through this because we've seen it before. So yeah, we're going on an adventure and stuff. Alright, we're back in the village. Go to the library. Nice! I have freaking 10 of each of the recovery things. That's good.
It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Again, Vice.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
I see. Yeah, still need to beat that game. Is pretty long. Being 140 parts before I beat it. I was also doing a decent smidge of side content, but not a super duper massive ton. Kinda funny how he just had 3 days off from work, came back today, and now he got another day off work tomorrow while he's nice. Take it all chill and stuff.
You're really gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
The whole village is buzzing, you know.
I'll bring. Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, we're going. But now I'm gonna go back to Facade, is what I'm gonna do. Maybe. We shall see, you know, how long I'm out, I guess. Probably not super duper long, though. We'll probably be back in the city, like, at a decent time. But we're going out of town for, like, Thanksgiving with family. Tomorrow is the thing. So, tomorrow is gonna be with my dad's side, and then the day after is, gonna be with my mom's side. So, you know, if we're out of town for tomorrow, like, we'll probably be back at, you know, a decent enough hour. Should be the case. But yeah. Got your remote too? Nice. That's good there. But yeah. It's Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. You darn Americans have a Thanksgiving at a different time. Like November, I think, right? We have ours in, like, early October. We're going to the desert. We're gonna see about that side quest. That's what we're going to. Popa went back home. Yeah, it will be an interesting time. So there's the thing, Bob, where it's like we set them up.
Welp, now they can finally enter
I think
the
we saw
Shadow
this,
Lord's
right?
castle.
November 25th. Okay, so towards the end of the month then.
But we can't relax.
Or as we have
just
it like
yet.
beginning of October here.
If he kills the Shadow Lord, the entire plan will collapse.
I think we saw this before, right?
We need to restrain him before that can happen. Come on, you really think he'll listen to us? Maybe. It's just...
Yeah, that.
I don't know. Lately,
But is
I've
here
been
in
thinking a
Canada.
lot about all the time we used to spend with him. Devila, I know.
There's no team name a
Can't afford that
Pokemon.
kind of thing.
For
I get
what?
it. But I know you feel it too. Even if I did, we
I
have no
think-
choice. We were designed to do this. It's funny, I'm even concerned about this. I mean, it's not like he has a soul.
We will have a Pokemon playthrough coming up very soon here with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you can use this to nickname the Scarlet and Violet Legendary and call it Bicycle, that's pretty decently in advance. We're still a little bit over a month away. Call the Legendary Bicycle. What's going on here?
What are you doing in the middle of the desert?
I live here! It's tracking wolves. They've been on the move lately, so I was curious.
Oh, well, be careful.
Like, you had an icon as if you were like a quest related or something. Anyway.
Is that? Yeah.
What?
It's the girl who's
Ah! Ah!
There
Ah!
can be no reason for her to be wandering alone in the desert.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reason.
Hey.
Grown-ups always have reasons for stuff like that.
A bit of a simplistic analysis, but perhaps true nonetheless. And seeing how
Leave her
our
be?
little group is often a half step from madness, I suppose
Ah!
there's little room to give advice on such matters.
Maybe? I feel like that's pretty far in advance. I don't really want to, you know, be saying that people can be doing things like super duper far in advance and get like a whole list of stuff that I have to do like before the game even comes out. You know? Wait, that voice, what, Liam O'Brien, I believe his name is? That Carol's voice from Vesperia? Oh, Emil? Maybe, now that you mention it. Name Lechonk new god. Would that be Carol? I don't know. Maybe look it up. Maybe look it up on Behind the Voice Actors, see if it's the same thing. His name in this game is Emil, if that's what you want to look up. So, Mr. King Dude should be over here with the side quest to give us that gives us the last weapon we're missing. Should do, hopefully. Yeah, then it's gonna forget about Bidoof and move over to Lechonk. Well, you can tell they explicitly designed Lechonk to be the new Bidoof. Like, right? Like, when they designed Bidoof back when, they clearly didn't do it with, like, the intention of Bidoof becoming the meme that it is today. But, you know, now that it has, they've, like, fully played into it. You know, with all the Bidoof content that they've posted over the past year on, like, the, Pokemon channel. And I guess after they realized that, you know, Bidoof became what it is, like, let's face it, that's the way that Lechonk was designed. Do you still not have the side quest for me? What the heck? Alright, let's see here. Let's go to YouTube and pull up that video, like, how to get all the freaking weapons again. Let's see here. If my computer can connect to the internet. I would imagine so, since I'm streaming right now. Okay, it's just being weird there. NieR Replicant, how to get all weapons. And I may as well go through them all again, just to make, like, extra sure. All weapon locations. So we should have the, all the part 1 ones. Like, I'll just check them all just in case. So, weapons. There's Nameless Blade. Hold on, let's just go through them here. So, Nameless Blade, Lily Leaf Sword, Beastbane, Nirvana Dagger, Moonrise, Rebirth, Earthworm's Claw, Faith, Blade of Treachery, there it is, Kusanagi, just a different type, nope, Kusanagi is there. Transience, I believe that would be, yep, that there. Axe of Beheading. Would it be this then? Yeah, it would be in here then. Sunrise. Yeah, so, okay. This weapon is yet to be acquired. Oh. So, okay, so it does keep, like, track of them. So, like, all this is gotta be, like, the one that I'm missing then, right? So I probably don't have to go through checking them all then. It just shows them all the things. So let's see here. So I believe. Let's see here. Roughly where in the video is the thingamabob? Is it Labyrinth Song? Let's see here. Reward for finishing the Disturbing the Sleep of Kings side quest. So you go to the King's Mansion, and and he has the quest, but he doesn't for me. Let's see here. NieR Replicant. Disturbing the Sleep of Kings. Let's see here. But yeah. My god, it is. You're crying. Both of them are played by a female like Ash Ketchum, Julianne Taylor. It's freaking beautiful. You're crying. Huh. That's really neat. So, Emil on this game was Carol in Tales of Vesperia. Let's see here. When do you plan to play the next Metal Gear game? November 5th. Let's see here. Available during the second half. Prerequisite, a Shade Entombed. So have I not done a Shade Entombed? Let's see here. A Shade Entombed is a quest in NieR Replicant, NieR Gestalt, available during the second half of the game. Speak to the masked soldier to the right of Facade's entrance after acquiring the loyal Cerberus key fragment. Okay. I guess we gotta do, like, some other prerequisite quests first. Also, I'll save and, like, reload the game in hard mode. I guess. I guess I will. Yeah, recognize it instantly. How could you not tell? Like, I could tell, like, it sounded similar after you pointed it out. But before that point, I was like, huh, I not noticed that. But after you said, like, wait, is that Carol? I was like, wait a second. Might be onto something here. Might well be, gosh dang it, onto something there. Anyway, I'm honestly not really looking forward to Metal Gear 2. Quite frankly. Because I didn't really like Metal Gear 1. I probably should have just taken people's advice and just started with Metal Gear Solid after all. Is maybe what I should have done. So lately I've been watching trailers lately of wait, how do I back out to the thingamabob? Options, wait. Other? Turn title screen. I've been watching trailers recently of Metal Gear Solid 5 to like try and hype myself up for doing Metal Gear 2. To like know like, hey, I'll reach this game eventually if I continue with this, you know? Like maybe I should start watching some trailers for Metal Gear Rising for the same reason. To like hype myself up to you know, motivate myself to freaking do Metal Gear 2 and continue with this already. But you know, I do plan on doing it November 5th because that's the plan for the next 24-hour charity stream. I haven't made like an announcement about it yet. I want to wait until like maybe I get an idea of what the schedule would look like, but November 5th is the Extra Life game day. So if I go by, like, normal standards, that's probably gonna be the day that I, do the 24-hour charity stream. I could do it later, because, like, even though the official Extra Life game day is November 5th, you can basically do your thingamabob whenever. Like, it doesn't have to be right then. So to the right of the gate here, maybe? And part of me is tempted to postpone it to, like, the following weekend of November instead. Because I actually got an invitation on, November 5th. To, you know the, charity that we fundraised for with a 24-hour charity stream in May, Larch, the, not-for-profit that helps those with developmental disabilities. They invited me to their 50th anniversary coming up, and it's gonna be on November 5th. So, part of me is kind of wondering if, rather than November 5th and doing the, next 24-hour charity stream then, if I should maybe instead do it, like, the following thingamabob. What would that be, like, November 13th? Something like that? Maybe? When does Scarlet and Violet come out? Like, that would come out, like, the following Friday or something, right? Like, hold on, let's see here. What are things looking like? I guess I currently have November 18th it comes out. It seems like. So I currently have in, like, the stream schedule channel, November 5th, 24-hour charity stream 7. I haven't made, like, any official announcement about it, though, because, like, I'm even gonna edit this and change it from November 5th to November 5th-ish 24-hour charity stream 7. 11th, you think. According to my schedule channel here, Scarlet and Violet's coming out November 11th. So if I look at next month, November 5th, the Saturday, the next week would be November 12th, the Saturday, it looks like. Is a thing. So, like, I could do the 24-hour charity stream on, November 5th and, like, be on the official Extra Life game day, is what I could do. Or just do it the following weekend instead, and then I could make it to the freaking 50th anniversary thingamabob that's going on for March. Because I think that'd be really cool to make it to, you know? Like, that sounds really awesome, and that's really cool that they, considered me for that. Like, ever since doing the, 24-hour charity stream, like, early this year and, you know, getting into contact with one of the representatives there. It's like now, I don't know what the official word is, but Larch now kind of considers me like one of their, what would be the word? One of the people that's willing to, like, you know, make big, like, contributions to them by doing, like, really cool events, you know? Like, not just one of those people that will, like, you know, put in, like, a donation here or there, stuff like that. But no, the kind of person that's willing to put together, like, a crazy event for the sake of fundraising for them, you know? Since they, you know, ambassador, is that the word? Maybe? No, I don't think it is. Since, you know, after that, they reached out to me and they were like, oh, are you a representative of the Dojang here since you donated that in the name of, in the name of, you know, said dojang. I was like, oh no, I'm just a student there, quite frankly. I'm just a student who believes in the cause and, you know, want to throw this together just because. And since they couldn't do the breakathon this year, since my dojang usually fundraises for them in May with the breakathon there, that couldn't go on. So yeah, now they consider me like one of their people that does, like, you know, big things for them and stuff. And that's really cool. So I am debating about having the upcoming 24-hour charity stream being next week instead, you know, because I don't know, I think it'd be cool to make it to that event. So yeah, receive word the bandits to break into the Verum Temple. However, the rules prevent us from entering the temple and dispatching the intruder. Further, we would like you to eliminate the thieves in our stead. A Shade Entombed. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one that I have to do. But yeah, let's see here. Metal Gear Rising is the best one, but of course we still gotta save up the best one for last. I'd probably do them just in release order, which means that I would do like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, Rising, then Metal Gear Solid 5, most likely. Because you're saying that Metal Gear Rising is the best one there. We're probably gonna be doing that one second last, most likely. So there's that. The music's probably the best thing about Metal Gear Rising. The music is Senator Armstrong. I've heard the soundtrack of Metal Gear Rising. It's really good. So, you know, the next 24-hour charity stream, whether it's on November 5th or whether it's on November 12th, either way, one of those dates is gonna be when we do Metal Gear 2. Which also means I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to get it, like, set up and, like, English translated before then. So a powerful shade has been locked away in a section of the temple. They stumble across it during their search of treasure.
Yes, that would be bad. And for the bandits as well.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go do the thing. So let's see here. So, what do you do? Does it say on the thingamabob here?